This is DP World going beyond boundaries. We're looking back on match number 39, Australia versus Afghanistan, a game in which Glenn Maxwell went beyond boundaries. And we're in the company of Steve Harmison, who will help us pick the best all-rounder of the day. Now, this all-rounder will be the person who delivered on all 5 smart P's in the game. Smart perspective, smart partnership, smart performance, smart preparation, and smart possibilities. Steve, just throwing out the options there in case you wanted. There were credible all-round performances from Rashid Khan. 35 of 18 with bat, 2 for 44 with the ball. There was Omarzai as well, who made some runs, took 2 wickets early on. But why do I get a feeling your answer is going to be someone else?
Yeah, the answer is someone else, Glenn Maxwell. He came out to bat when Australia were under real pressure. Hat-trick ball when he walks out to bat. Afghanistan think they've got a LBW, go to DRS, and he got a faint outside edge. The body language, the intensity of the Afghanistan fielders right on top of Maxwell. This was the biggest cauldron going. And when Mitchell Starc was out in 91 for 7, you're thinking Afghanistan have got 10 points and they go through. And Glenn Maxwell found an able ally in Pat Cummins and played one of the greatest innings of all time. And when you say the greatest innings of all time, a lot of people look at it and go, well, yeah, that's said all the time. The word great is used far too much. Unfortunately for that argument, this is the greatest in ODI cricket. For me, I've not seen anything like it. His power, his know-how, his ability to find the boundaries, 360 degrees around the ground, and then his last sort of 50 to 60 runs was really on one leg when he was cramping up on both sides, basically on both legs. I think he showed determination, the grit, and what it means to play for Australia to get his country over the line. He was, for me, the only player, one of the only players for Australia on show today, and he stood up and he was very much counted.
Yeah, when you talk about possibilities, the possibilities seemed, well, bleak for Australia, to say the least. But just in case the viewers are wondering why all-rounder of the day on a day where his bowling figures read 1 for 55, that's where the perspective comes in. Because those figures were only ruined by 1 last over, and he did such a good job through the middle.
Yeah, he did. He got a great job through the middle. The seamers were effective, but not as effective as Afghanistan seamers were when they came to bowl and when the lights started taking effect. And I thought the spin bowling of Adam Zampa and Glenn Maxwell in that middle period really squeezed Afghanistan and made it difficult for the middle order to access the boundaries. So they had to use the run it around and rotation of strikes. So Afghanistan played him well, but I think for me, he's a very streetwise cricketer, and we've seen that with his batting at the end. 1 for 39 off 9 at the time was a very good spell of bowling. 47th over was trusted by his captain, and we raised eyebrows at that. But even still, I think that expensive over, he got it back with a bat when he came out to bat later on.
Yeah, kind of made up for it.
Just a little bit.
Among the easier choices you will make then surely through this tournament. Thank you, Steve, for your time. Glenn Maxwell is the winner. That does it from us on DP World Going Beyond Boundaries.